What's up, everybody? Today this video will be about gangsters. Today this video will be about the doubleup RTA sent over to me from goforvape. You could get this RTA for about $25 directly on their site, goforvape.com. I don't know much about this. This is going to be an unboxing video, first impressions, just like the last couple videos. This is made by the same person as that vertical, the same company as that vertical RDA, the Eternal. You can also get that over at goforvape. I did watch a review on this. I didn't really watch it. I listened to it while I was driving. Vaping with Vic. They sent me a link. Goforvape sent me a link to Vaping with Vic's review on this doubleup RTA. I suggest you go watch that. It's extremely informative. I've learned a lot of things just listening to it. It's got two different airflows. It's got regular airflow for single coil, and it's got a mouth to lung option apparently. We're gonna check this out. So for the price, is it worth it? I don't know. Stick by. I'll show you how to wick it, how to build it, and I'll tell you what I think at the end. Enjoy. Alright, the doubleup RTA set from goforvape. It's not opened yet. I have never used one of these. This will be my first impressions unboxing. Let's get this thing open. Let's take a look at the box. Alright, looks like it's a 2 mil capacity. It is from China. Package contains a doubleup RTA, a 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench, alien coil, one piece of cotton, one user manual, set of O-rings, and protective vape band, probably for the glass. Alright, let's open this thing up. Alright. There's the user manual. Warranty card. And look at this. Here's a cute... Whoa, look at the color of this guy. I did not expect that. That glass is actually very cool. Huh. Well, this is interesting. I wonder what color this glass is. Okay, it's kind of like a darker glass. Let's see what this comes with. This is the alien coil. Same as what's in the Eternal RDA, and you got that cotton with the shoelace. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then in here you're gonna have the band, the O-rings, the Allen key, extra screws, stuff like that. No need to open it. I don't think there's anything in the bottom of this box. This is the extra glass. It's the same size, but let's take a look at this. Wow. Ooh, I like the drip tip. I have another drip tip like that. I like it quite a bit. This heat treated with this glass is very cool looking. So there it is, the doubleup emblem, goforvape, GFV, protruding 510. Here's the airflows. 1, 2, 2, 3. 3 airflow slots at the bottom. Super smooth. This is all metal. I believe this would be all brass. Not positive though. It could be stainless steel heat treated. How many airflows are in the top? 1, 2. 2 airflows in the top. Nice knurl here. Man, I really dig how different this thing looks. Wow. I don't know what kind of drip tip this is. Ooh, this is a 510 drip tip. That's what it looks like inside. This thing's super clean. It feels, it's husky. It feels like a nice weight. Alright, let's pop this guy open. Alright. So the airflow comes from the top here, but it has top and bottom airflow. So you see that's where the air comes in, and this is the glass where the juice goes. Very interesting. And then this chimney with the O-ring would slide into that hole up there. Alright, so I'm going to put this part aside now. And I'm sure this all comes off and everything. Yeah, it does. It's got an O-ring there. Wow, this is very cool. This is definitely a different design. Okay. Wow. So this is a chimney section, which you don't see very often. Wow. It's gonna go. It's gonna go onto there and click right in. And it's got the little holes. So that would be the top airflow. And then the bottom airflow would be those holes there, which is super tight. So this is going to have like 2 different airflows if you would like, or you could just open it all the way up. And here's the Allen keys. I'm going to use the Allen key they give me because I'm not sure what size it is. I don't think it is the Twisted Messes size. I think it's a little smaller, kind of like the Eternal. They're using the same screws. So let's see. I'm going to turn that and open it. Now this is an extremely tight little deck, isn't it? And that's going to produce a lot of flavor with that chimney. This is not the first RTA with a chimney that I've seen, but this is a single coil RTA. I'm super excited to try this thing out now that I see what it is. It's kind of got like that airflow like the what was it, the Kylan had, and also the recurve kind of. It's kind of the same kind of deck deal, isn't it? Very cool. I do have a coil made for this, so I made a coil just for this, and I think this one's gonna work, unlike the last review that I did. This is 27 gauge in 44 gauge. Now it's gonna be super hard to see the Clapton. I'll see if I could hold it still and maybe you could see it. Alright, and it is a 6 wrap around a 3mm. Now I'm hoping that the 3mm is going to be good for this deck. So I'm just going to look at it kind of like this. Oh yeah. That should be good. Alright. Now, I'm going to want to cut these leads down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bit that I wrap this around. It is a 3mm once again. And I'm going to cut one here, cut the other here. And just cut it flush with that. And now I'm going to take the deck and I'm going to insert it into the holes on either side. So one side is positive, one side is negative. Alright. Make sure I got it in there. I did. And I'm guessing I'm going to want to raise it up a little bit. I don't want to push it all the way down. I want to raise it up a little bit. And I'm going to go to the screw on this side and tighten it down. Alright, one side is tightened. Come over here to this side. So whether you wrap your coils left-handed or right-handed, this thing's going to work good for you because it's got 4 holes. No matter which way you do it, there's going to be a hole there for you. Make sure I got this installed properly.
I just need a couple more twists.
Alright, look at that. Wow, very cool. And then my wick's gonna go right down here. There's like a V cut out for the wick. Let me look at this chimney again to see what's going on with how the wick goes, because it does look alright. So there's little notches that this thing just fits into. You see that? The little tooth that it just fits into right there. It's just gonna kind of, it's not gonna click in or anything, it's kind of just gonna float. When you twist it together, it should be good. So the wick's gonna have to come out there. Okay. Very cool. Now you do want to tighten up all the screws. Since I loosened them all up, let me tighten them all up. Alright, let's get this on a mod and see what we're working with here. It's reading at 0.3 ohms, which is exactly what I thought it would read at, because dual would be 0.15. So that's perfect. I'm going to put the wattage down a bit to about 11, and we're going to heat this thing up, get these hot spots out. You do want to make sure nothing's touching anything. That coil's kind of...
Yeah.
Looking good right now. Alright. Let's see how this thing wicks up. Alright, I got a nice piece of cotton for this right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since this is a little different with this chimney, I'm going to pop this chimney on with the wick in there. And still, the wick is still way too long right now. But I just want to see what this thing's going to look like. Where I cut it at and stuff like that. Alright. So it's almost like you want to cut it a little short, kind of even with the threads, I guess. Let me see how that looks. Maybe even a little shorter than that on the one side at least. So I'm going to pull this way and get it cut even a little more. that. And I'm gonna pull them back over here. And I think they recommend that you wet this, get it down where you need it, and then put the cap on. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use some Gizzard Brew Blueberry Cuz Dirt from Vaping Swag, another Vaping Swag juice. All right, and I'm going to drip this coil up, drip the cotton up, and I'm gonna get that cotton a little wet so I can kind of mold it to how I want it. All right, get a little bit of juice on there. I'm gonna get them down in that section there, just a little bit. Alright, so we haven't seen how this thing fills yet, so let me unscrew this top, and that's exactly what happens. You unscrew this little bit here. It's nice and knurled, so it's pretty easy. Alright. And we're just gonna fill it up. And it's easy to see through the glass even though it's that different color. Now it's only gonna take 2 mils of juice, so you're not gonna have to fill it up for too long. We're gonna get this top back on. Put the drip tip on. What did our ohms end up at? Ended up at still 0.30. I got it at 11 watts. Let's put it up a bit to 45. And I'm going to open up them airflows, and I'll see you on the upside, the double upside. All right, the double up RTA. So first off, this is going to be my first vape. I put the watts up pretty high. 45 for 0.30 is pretty high. I'm going to open up the airflows all the way because there's something about this RTA that's a little different than others. So here we go. Airflow wide open, 45 watts with a 0.30 stainless steel coil. Wow, I could put that was very, very tasty. I'm putting it up to 60. 60 watts. Wow, wow, wow. This airflow is like perfect. It's not too open. It's like perfect for this. Man. Wow, the flower, the flower, the flower, the flower. The flavor is really good. Okay, so I'm going to open up the top, close down the entire bottom. Alright, so now just the top airflow all the way open. That's really good too. I like the combination of the two. The combination of the two is really nice. I'm getting a nice throat hit. Feeling that nicotine. This juice is really good. Close. Wow. All right. Now I'm going to drop the watts down to 20 watts. I'm going to do 17 watts. I'm going to shut the top down, the top closed, the bottom open. All right, now check this out. It's such a mouth to lung. I got a little gargle with that one though. Let me put the watts up a little bit to 20. I just had it at 17. I'm getting like a straw effect. That may be how I wicked it. You get a mouth to lung with it though. This is mouth. It's extremely tight with just the bottom. It's gargly. I don't know if that's how I wicked it or what. It's gargly with just that bottom. I'm opening up the top just a little bit. It's a lot of suction. It's wicking very nice. I'm putting that thing back up to 60. I like this as a single coil. As a single coil, regular vape, not mouth to lung. Not enjoying the mouth to lung too much. That may be how I wicked it. I don't know what kind of coil's in there. I don't know. This all the way open with both top and bottom. Both top and bottom. 64 watts. I should not blow out. That first hit of the top and bottom was not good. I must have been sucking up juice because of just the bottom. That may be how I wicked it. I know you have to be careful with how you wick it if you're going to do mouth to lung because it's a lot of suction. It's a lot. The flavor is very, very, very good. It doesn't feel like a tight chamber, but it's a very nice draw. It's not wide open. It's not too tight. It's like perfect. That juice is almost gone. It's only a 2 ml capacity. I might have filled it up 1 ml. Plus I might have just drank some of that juice. Wow, the flavor is very, very good on this. I kind of dig the look. I mean, the color of this thing is amazing. That glass is amazing. I don't know what color they're calling this one. I don't see a color on the box. I'm guessing this is the heat treated one. Oh, it does say color. Rainbow. Alright, so here you go. First impression, the flavor's amazing with it wide open or with predominantly the top. The bottom mouth to lung for me is not working right now. I bet I could get it to work good though. I think it's the way I wicked it. But the way I wicked it for both is great. I fucking love it. Wow, I did not expect to like this that much. I didn't. The flavor is like, for a single coil, it's like a 9. It's like a 9. For a single coil, both airflow, it's like a 9. The mouth to lung, I'm not digging right now. I'm not, but this is a first impressions. I would need time with it. It's fun to play with, isn't it? It's got that chimney in there. It's very different. If you like tinkering with things, this is going to be something that you're going to like. Anything that has a chimney like that, with that kind of airflow, with that recurve airflow, is going to produce a lot of flavor. It's a very small chamber when all is said and done. I didn't have fun wicking this thing though. I didn't. That's one of the things that I'm taking away from this video is I didn't have fun wicking it. The chimney part was it felt a little janky, but it's well made. Everything else I really like about it. I like the looks for a tank. Man, I'm very surprised at how much I like this thing. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I fucking like it. I do. Aliens game. If I was an alien sent down to Grim Green's house to steal his vape gear, if I had to grab a single coil tank, first impressions, this may be the best single coil tank I've tried. I could think of the Manta mouth to lung, and this is better. Because that wasn't really even a mouth to lung anyway. Man, I haven't tried a lot of single coil tanks though. I'm surprised with this thing. I am. I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I like this a lot better than the Eternal, and I thought it would have been the other way around. I like this a lot better than the Eternal. Actually, I almost told them not to send me this thing. Just send me the Eternal. I'm glad they sent it. It's wicking so well. It's not getting hot. Wow. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to get more videos out there. I'm really trying to give you guys a coil building tutorial very, very, very soon. And I have a couple other ideas for other videos. If you like this video, hit like, comment below. Anytime there's activity on this channel produces more money. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel for new lights, camera stuff, computer, whatever. Patreon, n.divine83. Check me out on Instagram. Check out all my coil builds. Check out the Resistance crew, the coil building team that I am a part of. And just check me out on Tuesdays for coil class at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate you all. Any new subscribers, thank you. And for those that have been here for a long time, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here. Hopefully I'll get another video up soon. Peace.